All right, well, welcome in, everybody. I think we have been muted this whole time, Andrew. I got a text from Noah, actually, saying I'm on here and I don't hear anything. So,
well, Noah, if it makes you feel better, we can hardly hear ourselves.
Yeah, if you couldn't tell, the GRC band is directly behind us, and we can hardly hear ourselves up here. But while we were talking to ourselves, we were talking about, the productivity of these teams. GRC coming into this game having 4 of their starters averaging double figures a game. So it's a tough hill for the Lady Colonels to climb tonight.
Yeah, coming in, Bourbon County allowing 52 points a game, I believe, while GRC, I believe the number was like 30-something. It was unbelievable.
So the opening tap goes to GRC, and it's quickly into the corner to Kennedy Stamper, and out back into that corner. A 3 is no good. Offensive rebound.
And that's what you can't do right now. You cannot allow second chance shots if you're Bourbon County. You have to control this game as much as you possibly can.
Kennedy Stamper drives, and it's no good. And a second offensive rebound, it's no good. And the Colonels will rebound that one. And it's Hutchison now coming up the left side of the floor. So Paisley Hutchison, the leading scorer on this Lady Colonel team.
Well, and if I'm Bourbon County, what I'm doing right now is I am taking my time.
Yeah, absolutely. You have no reason to rush any of these shots.
Nope.
And your goal is to get the best one as you can. But the first possession is a turnover, and Stamper misses a layup. The putback is no good.
She got her own rebound.
And she gets her own and puts it back in. And that is Strode, number 22, who is only an 8th grader, and she is averaging 10 points a game.
But how many second chance shots have we given up already?
No, GRC is probably 1 for 6 from the field, and the Colonels haven't even put up a shot yet. Yeah. So Strode only shoots it at 54% on the season, but gets that one to go, and it's 3-0 here in the first minute. The Colonels do a good job of breaking the press. Mackenzie Jolly kind of trapped in that corner, and she turns it over. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers out of the box for the Lady Colonels. And now a drive is no good, and the Colonels will come away with that rebound. Paisley Hutchison stops up for a 3. No good. Reagan Ring, offensive rebound, and misses the putback. And GRC is going to come back the other way. A drive right to the basket, and another foul called on the Lady Colonels. And, Andrew, I think that's Reagan Ring's second foul.
And that's going to be very quick, too, for her. Yes, it is. So what do you do? I mean, she's Bourbon County's one of their best players. She averages 9 points, 10 rebounds.
She's been on a heater as of late, too. The Lady Colonels have been on a little bit of a winning streak, and Reagan Ring has been the main source of those wins. And Coach Highlander is not going to take her out. So Reagan Ring is going to be playing with 2 fouls, and we're only 90 seconds into the game, as that was T. Yeast that got those free throws to go. And a third turnover. Stamper passes it up, and it's no good, and another offensive rebound put back up and in, and that is Strode again, who has 5 quick points early.
Bourbon struggling.
And Hinkson left her feet to try and pass it away and gets called for the travel.
Yeah, Bourbon having a hard time getting anything to go in terms of just to be able to shoot the ball. And then the 2 good shots we did that just didn't fall.
So a quick touchdown lead for the Cardinals. 6 minutes to go in the first. Driving in and kicking it out. It's a 3 in the corner. It's no good. And it's another offensive rebound. Driving in a 15-foot jump shot goes in. And that is Anaya Chestnut, number 25. And 9-0 now, and it's another turnover. And the layup goes.
That one was Chestnut.
Yeah, that's Kylie Chestnut. And there's a foul on GRC as Hutchison was driving up that sideline.
They're going to get Kennedy Stamper with the foul. Bourbon really struggling with this press right now.
So Kennedy Stamper is GRC's leading scorer at 13.3 points per game, and she picks up her first with 5:25 to go. if you're the Lady Colonels, you're just trying to get a good shot here, as you've only attempted, two shots this whole game. And there's another foul on GRC.
And that one's going to be on Strobe. That's going to be her first. So, I mean, if you're Clark County or Bourbon County, here's what you want to do. You want to get Clark in foul trouble.
Yeah, no, 2 early fouls, If you get GRC to go into their bench, you never know what could happen. And so Leah Hinkson gives it up to Hutchison. Trying to get it down there in the middle, and Reagan Ring is going to drive right, put it up and in there. So the Colonels are on the board thanks to Reagan Ring. It's 11-2, and Kennedy Stamper puts up a shot too hard, and
a shot up and under the basket.
Offensive rebound, and a great shot there by number 1. That is Kylie Chestnut with a very acrobatic layup. And Leah Hinkson wasn't really looking for the pass, but she corrals it, and Coach Highlander is going to settle everybody down and call a timeout.
30-second timeout. So right now, if you're Coach Highlander,
So we are back. It's 13-2, and Bourbon is going to inbound it there. Hutchison coming up, and she's trapped. Gets it out of there, and she gets it back after Ring kind of deflected it back to her. And it's on the ground, and GRC's now coming away with it. Stamper driving in, no good. And there were 5 or 4, Cardinals down there for the offensive rebound.
Yeah.
Every player on GRC's team was in the paint there, just ready to get the rebound and put it back. And these traps right now are just resulting in steal after steal. 3 in the corner, good.
That was Kylie Chestnut, I believe.
18-2 with 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. And another steal. Stamper, layup is good.
Bourbon's got to figure out a way to not get trapped and get this ball across the line. I mean, it has been all Clark County as they look like they are about to sub all 5 here.
Yeah, they've got a fresh 5 at the table. And they knock it out of bounds. So it is going to be a platoon here, if you will, for GRC. And Bourbon County is going to bring in number 32, Madison Aikman. And Paisley Hutchison is being subbed out of the ball game for Aikman. The Colonels have it under their own basket. They get it into Ring. Goes up and draws the foul.
A quick foul on Logan Kennedy, who just entered the game.
So Jylen Edmondson is number 10 there on the block, and that is the 8th grader that we were talking about earlier. She came in very late in the year, and she's played 4 games, and she's averaging 10 points a game.
First one's good.
So Reagan Ring gets that one to go. She's got all 3 for the Lady Colonels. Gets that one to go. And Reagan Ring makes it 20-4. GRC coming down, and this is Edmondson, as we were talking about. And she goes right to the rack and lays it up and in with the left hand. Reagan Ring being a little careful that there. She didn't want to pick up her 3rd foul.
And no, you can't falter at all. Being in foul trouble.
Bourbon does a good job that time of breaking the full court presser, but another trap comes, and they are able to get it out of there. Jolly driving baseline and spins out of there. GRC wanted a carry there, but nothing called. And now Kendall Harden's going to drive left down the paint, loses it, and it's a jump ball.
That's going to stay here with Bourbon.
So staying here, 22-4 your score with 2:47 to go.
Close to the nearly 5 seconds called.
And it's Goodwin with the steal, and Reagan Ring did a good job there to break up the pass. But the 50-50 ball went right back to Goodwin, and she just put it up and in there.
It seems like every bounce has gone Clark County's way tonight. If it is bounced and they're going to get a foul, Blue, this is going to be on.
Well, it's at 14 or 13.
It's either on Goodwin or Leah Howard.
Waiting on the scoreboard to update, but they're not. There it is, 14.
So Leah Howard was going to get her first foul.
And the next foul actually puts Bourbon in the bonus.
And that, so if I'm Coach Highlander, I'm saying drive to the basket. Let's see if we can get some 3 points while stopping the clock.
Hinkson flipped up a little shot there, and it was no good. And so GRC's coming back, and the pass finds Edmondson, and
they're going to get, I believe, Harden.
No, it's a travel.
Okay.
I was with you when they blew the whistle. I thought Harden committed the foul there, but they blew the whistle for a travel, and
we'll take it.
Bourbon's going to come the other way with it, and a new face into the game for GRC is number 2, Fugate.
Lila Fugate. And they're going to say that she went over and back. That was close. I'm not quite sure Aikman had made it across before the ball did. So
yeah, it was close. But, we always say, or at least, when I was coming up playing ball, that's the worst place to go. That corner right there, you're dead in that corner. It's the worst place to catch the ball, or, you can't pick up your dribble there either.
Well, and Clark County, give them credit. They have forced Bourbon County to that same spot on those the full court press.
Goodwin driving down the middle of the paint. The shot is no good. And another offensive rebound, and this might be Reagan Ring's 3rd foul.
And if it is, that is not where Bourbon County wants to be right now, and it is.
So this is number 30, who is at the line.
Annette
Miller, who is at 70%, knocks down the first. And Hutchison is going to have to come in for Reagan Ring with her 3 fouls. And I don't know if you see her for the rest of the half.
I don't know.
I understand letting her play with 2, and I agree with Coach Highlander, but now that she's picked up that 3rd, we'll see what happens with it. But, again, dead in that corner, knocked out of bounds, and it's going to stay here with Bourbon.
1:38 to go, 26-4. Clark County leading the Colonels.
So they get it in, and they're going to set up here. Kendall Harden is controlling it at the top, and a nice backdoor cut. And just active hands by GRC every time. They know right where the ball is.
And they just lost that one. Yeah. It's like they're anticipating Bourbon's move every step of the way and really making it tough for these girls tonight.
Still in that 2-2-1 press with 1:20 to go in the opening quarter. Bourbon swinging it around here. Harden dribbles up the middle and gets it across, and now Hutchison going left, trying to fend off Goodwin. Aikman corrals the pass, and Aikman spots up for the 3. It's good. From the top of the key, Aikman took it, and she got it to go.
I am good with her taking that shot every time.
1 minute to go. We're actually down to 50 seconds now, and GRC has it on the right wing. They're going left, down the middle of the paint. No good. Battle for the rebound, and
they're going to call a foul. I would have.
Man, they were just battling in there.
How do you call that on either girl? I mean, if nothing else, it's a travel, That's a tough
But somehow it wasn't a shooting foul. I don't understand that either, because she definitely threw the ball at the rim.
Yeah. Well, we'll take it. 42 seconds to go. 26-7.
So Hutchison was the one that picked up the foul, and it's her first. They inbound it, and it's a one-on-one on the left block, and she missed the layup. Good job by Kendall Harden there. of staying vertical and walling up, making that shot difficult. Hutchison down the left side, no good. Goodwin has the rebound with 25 seconds. And a wide open lane develops, and the shot is missed, and Aikman has the rebound.
These last 2 possessions from Bourbon County, they've applied good ball pressure and rebounded the ball and got it out pretty quickly, not giving Clark time to set up on that 1-2-2 press.
We're down to 7 seconds, and Hutchison willing her way into the paint and will get the foul call. And she's going to go to the line. There's 5.6 showing on the clock. Foul on number 30.
That is Annette Miller. That's her first.
Hutchison, the leading scorer for this team, 56.5%. The first one's a little too hard. Second shot is up, and it goes in. So 26-8 now, 5 seconds. Pass up ahead. They're going to drive down the left side, and it's good. And it will count before the buzzer sounds. And after the first quarter, GRC has a 20-point lead. It's 28-8. Stay with us. You are listening to the Colonel Media Network. So 28-8 as we're about to start the second quarter. The possession arrow is in GRC's favor, so the Cardinals are going to get the ball up 20 to start the second quarter.
As we start the second quarter, we want to give a shout-out to McFarland Camper Rentals for tonight's district tournament play, along with Les McFarland Funeral Home and Drew Perut for County Judge Executive.
Thank you to them. That's important. You know, district play, you know, being able to stream these games up here at Montgomery County, we're very thankful for that, to get these district games on the air.
Absolutely. And we thank everybody that's tuning in right now.
It's been a great first year for the Colonel Media Network.
That one, Strode just worked her way inside.
Here come the Lady Colonels, dribbling it up, getting it across. Another steal coming back the other way. Stamper scores it for GRC. And 4 quick points now to start the second quarter for the Lady Cardinals, and a foul.
They're going to get Anaya Chestnut with her foul.
So
it's going to be her first.
Yeah, she picks up her first, and it's GRC's first.
So again, that full court pressure really, Bourbon County's really struggling with.
And now the trap comes, and
another turnover.
They telegraph the pass, and the layup is up and in.
Elias Strode.
Yeah, Strode. Strode's been really good tonight.
Hutchison, and I'm not sure how you don't call the foul there. I mean, Hutchison's on the floor.
The layup is missed, and the offensive rebound is up, and it's in. And that is T. Yeast, number 12, with that one. So an 8-0 run quickly to start the quarter. And Hinkson now has it. Harden swings it to Hutchison. Driving left.
Well, they're going to get her with the travel. Coming in for Bourbon County is Maddie
Bizu. Yep, Maddie Bizu is into the game. number 12 for your Lady Colonels.
She's another young one we have, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
she is. Your only senior on the floor right now is Mackenzie Jolly, so another basket up and in for Strode, I believe.
It was, yep.
She's having a really good game tonight.
She's got 11 so far.
Back the other way, and it's Chestnut. Kylie Chestnut puts that one in. So it's really ballooned out now. It's a 12-0 quarter for GRC and make it 14-0. And Coach Highlander is going to use her second timeout. It's a full timeout with 5:42 to go in the first half. We'll be right back.
Since
here
1831, Lusk McFarland Funeral Home on Main Street in Paris has been here for Bourbon County families. The third oldest funeral home in Kentucky and still locally owned and operated. Owners Jeff and Carrie Johnson are proud to serve this community along with their team of hometown staff. Hunter Johnson, Lloyd Campbell, Michael Kearns, Charlie Farmer, Reverend Morgan Gilkey, Todd Yazzle, and Jerry Wagner. Every member of the Lusk McFarland family is a Bourbon County native. They're also the only locally owned monument company in the county. When your family needs care, trust the people who live here, work here, and care about here. Lusk McFarland Funeral Home. Call 859-987-2500 or you can visit luskmcfarland.com.
Hey, I wanted to jump on here for a second, then I'm going to hand it back over to Luke. I really do want to thank our sponsors. The big part about us having these sponsors is just, and I'm going to be perfectly frank. I don't make a dime off of this year. And every bit of what we made went towards us being able to cover this event. We're happy to do it.
Absolutely.
And I appreciate you two for doing it as well. And I know Bourbon County does as well. So
well, we love being here, love doing this. And so far this game's not going the way we would have liked, but I think we got a good thing going here at Bourbon County, and we just hope that we can continue to bring more games as this goes on. So
yeah, and I just want to give a big shout out to McFarland Camper Rentals. Listen, what people don't realize is he reached out and he's like, yeah, I want to sponsor, and so he's now our first baseball sponsor.
Awesome.
I have made the uniform decision, and I'm going to let. So here's what we're going to do for baseball, okay, and softball. I'm going to cover 5 games on each home, 5 home games for each one. We're going to get this does not include postseason. So if they make the postseason, we'll talk about that.
Absolutely.
Right? That's just extra. But this is 5 regular season games that we are going to cover. So here's what we're going to do. I've decided this is how it's going to go. We're going to cover opening day for both. We're going to cover the home district games, Paris, Montgomery, GRC. And the 5th one is a wild card that I'm going to let the audience vote on.
Okay. I like it.
So you guys decide which one in there is one that you would like to see covered. And we'll do it. We're looking for sponsorships for that. But McFarland Camper Rentals is the first sponsor for both baseball and softball. So very cool.
Absolutely. And baseball starts just in a few weeks, which is crazy to think.
So the 17th is opening day for baseball. March 17th is the opening day. They're playing Augusta.
Okay. Wow.
So
now is that game in Bourbon?
It is. Okay. It's all home. We're going to do only home games this year for baseball because of the streaming stuff with other schools. I'm not trying to fight into that this year with baseball. Next year, it'll be a whole different battle because everything will be under the school's umbrella. Everything will be, I'll be teaching the class. We'll have kids. And, there's going to be a little bit different rules with that because the KHSAA does allow for more things when you have your own school entity.
Gotcha.
So I think it's very cool. And I also want to give, and I can't believe I'm saying this, and they know it, but I do appreciate it wholeheartedly. Tonight's NFHS stream features our audio as well as tomorrow night as well.
That is awesome.
So
that is awesome.
They have done that for us. That they asked for the link and we gave it to them, and so there we go.
We appreciate it. Thank you so much.
And we have a love-hate relationship, me and NFHS Network do. And I I will tell you, with the NFHS Network, I will say this. They allow you to be able to get to games that otherwise you would not have been able to. And I love that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and there's a lot of games that even, we can't cover that I've been able to pop on and see what's going on. So, it's a good thing, especially, for folks that can't get out. So, I highly suggest getting them if you want to see every game. But if you want a more local feel, come on over and check out us.
Absolutely. Like you said, we appreciate them for letting us do this, and appreciate everybody for watching. I mean, especially when you can't make it here yourself.
That's right.
Jolly inside.
Yeah, there we go. Well, it's now a 40-point game. I'm going to hand this back over to Luke. I don't know if you heard anything I was saying.
Well, I did hear your plan for baseball, and, that's really exciting. I already mentioned it. It's been a great year, first year for us bringing together the Colonel Media Network. It's great that we get to put these games on the air. And I don't know about you all, but I'm ready for baseball, period. Spring training started on Saturday, and I am very hype. There's a chance, an outside chance, I could get tickets to Reds opening day, and I'm very excited for that.
The Reds are going to be pretty good this year. They unfortunately would be better than my Cardinals, but that's okay.
Yes, we do love that.
So, but we're excited. Baseball means warm weather, and
and can we talk about how much it snowed today? I mean, where did that come from?
Yeah, no, that was I'm over it. To look outside and see some snow was not what I wanted to do. And
so
Clark is getting everything they want inside right now.
Yeah, so as we're kind of coming back here, 54-10 is the score. We're having some – there we go. You figured it out better than I did. I was trying to turn it, but I couldn't get it to turn.
But now we need to go the other way.
But, of course, you missed a Colonel basket, so 54-12. I'm not sure who scored it. And a three down here is good, so –
that was Miller for the three. I believe I have to go back and look and see.
Yeah, we're sorry about that. We were trying to figure out the camera, and we missed the last Colonel basket, but it is 57-12, and we've got a minute and 15 to go here in the first half. Driving left, no good. Everyone in there fighting for the rebound, and Griffin comes away with it for the Colonels. And Maddie Bizu is coming up the floor. Hutchison steps right into the three, and it goes in. Good shot, Paisley Hutchison. She took what the defense gave her. 57-15, 45 seconds to go. Driving right and kicking it into the post. Kicking it back out. Goodwin has it. Right-handed layup, good. It rolls in there. 59-15, 28 seconds and counting now. Bizu looking, and Griffin comes open at the top. Down to 12. Aikman has it and stripped away and stolen.
And our cameras couldn't catch up fast enough with that one.
And it was number 30 there, which is Miller, Annette Miller. In 1 second, Aikman puts it up from half court. It is no good. And I'll try and talk over the band here. Halftime of your first district matchup here, GRC 61, Bourbon County.
61-15 as we go to the locker room.
You know, it's really loud in here.
Yes, the Clark County band is making it.
And they're both playing at the same time, so it's just like a smattering of sound.
I'm sorry to those of you at home that have to endure this with us.
Well, let's take a timeout, guys, and when we return, we'll try to go over some halftime stats.
So we are back. It is 61-15 here.
Yeah, I am too.
It's 61-15 here at the half. It has been a rough go of it for the Bourbon County Colonels today. Trying to finalize some stats here. Elias Strove for Bourbon County, or for Clark County, looks like she has 13 points.
So with the lead being what it is, they don't do it in the first half, but it is going to be a running clock the entire second half. So, I think it's a good opportunity for the Bourbon County team's already young, but it's a good opportunity for some of your players to just get some experience. I mean, district tournament experience is something unlike anything, these kids have ever seen before. So, this high-intensity game, district tournament, get some good experience for some of these Lady Colonels.
Absolutely. I thought we were going to get a break from the band. It does not sound like we are going to. So
the GRC band never stops.
No.
If you've ever been to a game at GRC's arena, you would know their band never stops.
Trying to finalize some stats here. I had 2 more points than what they have. So, here it is. Right. So scoring wise for Bourbon County, Hutchinson has 4, Reagan Ring has 4, Bizu has 2, Mackenzie Jolly with 2, and Aikman has 3. Clark County stat line looks a little different, but here's something that's standing out to me. Bourbon County has gone to the line 4 times. They're 3 of 4. That's it.
Yeah.
It's very difficult to win any basketball game.
And now we can calm down and lower our voice, maybe for the next 30 seconds.
It doesn't sound like it's going to last
if we're lucky. So. But I think you make a great point with Bourbon County being 3 of 4 from the free throw line. And this is something I was thinking on the way up here. We all know GRC's physical. They're going to play physical.
Yep.
And, the refs are going to award that physical play. And so, as physical as GRC has been, they're trapping Bourbon County every trip down the floor. And yet the Lady Colonels have only been to the line twice for 4 total attempts.
Yeah. So, and that's in the flip side of that coin. Clark County's 6 of 6. They're not getting to the line a lot, but they're getting to the line. The biggest takeaway, and I don't have the stat, they're out rebounding Bourbon County
by a lot.
Yeah, but we are about 5.5 minutes left until the start of the second half, which will start at a running clock. Now, we were talking earlier, and I'm going to put up a poll later. But I'm going to let our fans pick that 5th game that we're going to cover. So
Yeah, I haven't seen the baseball schedule, and I'm sure that there's a lot of good potential games that you could cover there. So if you haven't, if you're watching and you want to participate, look at the schedule, see, what opponent interests you. And I'm sure there's, like I said, there's plenty of good options for that fifth game.
Absolutely. As that band fires right back up, they are not playing.
It's a war, man. That's what this is. But we're going to take a quick timeout, and when we return, we'll have your second half coming up after this.
Since 1831, Lusk McFarland Funeral Home on Main Street in Paris has been here for Bourbon County families. The third oldest funeral home in Kentucky and still locally owned and operated. Owners Jeff and Carrie Johnson are proud to serve this community along with their team of hometown staff. Hunter Johnson, Lloyd Campbell, Michael Kearns, Charlie Farmer, Reverend Morgan Gilkey, Todd Yazzle, and Jerry Wagner. Every member of the Lusk McFarland family is a Bourbon County native. They're also the only locally owned monument company in the county. When your family needs care, trust the people who live here, work here, and care about here. Lusk McFarland Funeral Home. Call 859-987-2500 or you can visit luskmcfarland.com.
Welcome back as we get ready to start this second half. We got 3 minutes left until halftime. I'm just hoping we don't have to listen to 3 minutes of bands competing.
Well, they kind of go back and forth. So now Bourbon's going to play, and we're going to have a little break as long as Bourbon keeps playing. And then GRC will probably play one more song because there's still 3 minutes left.
Well, because Bourbon is on the other end. Okay, we're going to take one more break.
Adam is saying we're going to take one more break. So there's 3 minutes left. We'll be right back.
Out of space? Paris Storage Center is now open right beside Walmart. Their brand new state-of-the-art facility has climate-controlled and drive-up units plus secure boat, trailer, and RV storage. With 24-hour surveillance, your valuables stay protected around the clock. Clean, secure, convenient. Paris Storage Center. Store it smart. Store it local. Stop by today next to Walmart or call 859-707-4788. That's Paris Storage Center next to Walmart in Paris, Kentucky.
Need a fresh look for your home or business in Paris, Kentucky? For over 70 years, family-owned Early Wine Painting has been transforming spaces with top-notch interior and exterior painting. Fully bonded and insured, they do more than paint. They offer garage and basement epoxy coatings and polished or dyed concrete floors for a durable and beautiful finish. Want quality you can trust, backed by decades of experience? Call Early Wine Painting today at 859-588-3490 because a brighter, longer-lasting home starts with the right coat. When your vehicle needs real expertise, trust the shop that Paris, Kentucky has counted on for 10 years. Maddox Motors, with over 30 years of experience in the automotive and diesel industry, Maddox Motors has the knowledge and the tools to keep you on the road. Their advanced, up-to-date diagnostic equipment means accurate repairs on most makes and models. Diesel driver, you're in the right place. They're GM Duramax specialists, and they service Ford Power Stroke and Ram Cummins diesels too. So whether it's routine maintenance or major repair, choose the name built on experience and community trust. Maddox Motors in Paris, Kentucky. Born and raised in Bourbon County, Drew Perrott is a Marine Corps veteran, local business owner of 25 years, and former magistrate leading economic development. A University of Kentucky graduate, Drew has coached and served this community for years. Vote for Drew Perrott for Bourbon County Judge Executive. Paid for by Andrew Drew Perrott for Bourbon County Judge Executive.
All right, welcome back in, everybody. We have 42 seconds left until the half, and I guess we'll go over like the schedule for the rest of the weekend. So obviously right now you're having Bourbon County and GRC, and after this game, Montgomery County's playing Paris in the second girls semifinal. And tomorrow, your first game is GRC versus Paris boys, and your second game will be Montgomery County playing your Bourbon County Colonels 7:30 tomorrow night The girls' championship's Wednesday night, and the boys' championship will be Thursday night. So a lot of action here at the arena, as they call it, up here at Montgomery County High School. And we are quickly right back to action in Bourbon.
Well, they're going to get a foul. I believe that's on.
That's on Hutchison after, yeah. So the Colonels had the first possession and turned it over, and they called a foul on Hutchison, so we're going to go the other way.
I'm not going to lie. I didn't even hear the whistle to start the second half due to this.
No, I didn't either. I was looking up at the clock, and I swore there was like 30 seconds, and all of a sudden we had the ball. Stamper for three on the right wing is no good, and Reagan Ring is going to get the foul drawn after fighting hard down there for the rebound.
I'm not going to lie. Kind of hold your breath every time she goes up for that rebound right now. And there's a whistle anywhere near her. Coming into the second half, she already has 3 fouls, so it's going to make it really tough.
So as we mentioned, the clock is running, and we're down.
So guys, if you're Coach Highlander here, I mean, are you just telling the girls to go out and have some fun?
Absolutely, and play. And like Luke said earlier, it's a hard foul there, and that's going to be, I believe, on Harden. Absolutely, you're telling them have fun and get these younger girls in.
Yeah, I mentioned it. I mean, the team's young as it is, but it's a great experience for some of these girls, and I like what Adam said. Tell them to just go out there and have fun, and it's going to be an emotional, next 20-ish minutes. Reagan Ring and Mackenzie Jolly are out there right now, and this is shaping up to be their last game as a Bourbon County Lady Colonel. So, I mean, they've meant a lot to the program, and they've really excelled this year in their senior year. So just go have fun and give yourself a proper send-off.
Absolutely. And if I'm Coach Highlander, they don't come out unless they absolutely have to.
So 62-15, Ring has it at the top. Hutchison's going to go left, and a foul is called, and Hutchison's going to go to the line. If you couldn't hear us during halftime, we mentioned the Colonels were 3 for 4 from the line tonight. So free throws number 5 and 6 for the Lady Colonels. Has Hutchison been there tonight?
Yes, she is 1 of 2.
1 of 2, okay. There you go. She makes it 2 of 3, and it's 62-16. The clock is stopped. I think it does stop on free throws. It's at 5:57 right now. And she goes 2 for 2 this trip, and it's 62-17.
Well, and here's what you got to do is Clark's getting down the court quickly. I'm still going to attack. Like, we talked about have fun mentality, but you have to attack as Stamper puts one in.
A little free throw jumper there by Stamper. 64-17. She cuts off Hutchison, and Hutchison does a little spin move to get back to her right hand, and now back to her left hand and goes all the way. It was a good drive and just missed the shot there, and Stamper goes coast to coast. No foul is called on the rebound, and it's up and in, and I think we're stopping for a player that was shaken up a little bit.
Yeah.
But a fresh 5 is now into the game for GRC.
66-17. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Lady Colonels are heading up the floor, and Ring looking to post up, and she gets it at the elbow. Trying to work her way around in there, and the pass is thrown away. Yeah, intended for Jolly. It's thrown away. Coming up, going left, middle of the paint, rolls around and drops in.
That is Logan Kennedy. Made it 68-17.
4:30 to go in the third quarter. These quarters go by fast, man, when that clock is running. Hutchison ends up on the floor again, and Goodwin gets it out, and it's at the top of the key now and driving left. And now just pulling up for the 15-footer. She took what the Bourbon County defense gave her, and she makes them pay with a 15-footer.
Is that Edmondson? Yes, it was a little jumper, and 70-17.
Halfway through the third, 4 minutes to go. Corner 3, Leah Hickson Got it to go. 70-20, 3:47 in the third. Good shot there by Leah Hinkson. A three out. Edmondson puts another shot up, and it's no good. Another offensive rebound. We talked about the offensive rebounds. I mean, it's just way too many to count at this point.
Yeah, it's frustrating for sure, and you can see it in Bourbon County. You know, they're getting frustrated with it.
Jolly was in there and picks up the foul, and Logan Kennedy misses the first free throw. And Logan Kennedy actually shoots 86% from the line on the year. So
very rare miss.
You know, one of the unfortunate parts about being in this 39th district is the fact that you facing a team like GRC, I mean, let's be real. There's a shot they win state.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, absolutely. They are a very good basketball team.
Yeah. I mean, they are if they're not the favorite, they're one of the, top 3 or 5 favorites to win the state tournament.
Well, and I think we said this before we got started. We had some technical difficulty at the time, but they come into this game 24-2.
Which, I mean, I know this girls' team is young, but, I still put them up against a lot of the teams in the 10th. And I go one step further. I mean, on the boys' side, the Colonels are probably 3rd in the 10th region. So, it's just unfortunate.
Yeah, you can make an argument for the boys. Listen, that's a conversation we've had in my household a lot, is the fact that Bourbon County the boys' team could be 3rd in the region.
Oh, absolutely.
And I've seen this girls' team play very well against quality 10th region opponents. They went on the road to Augusta, a good 10th region opponent. They beat them. Me and Adam called the game against Bracken County at home, which is another great win. They fought back in that game. It was a great win. We covered that one, like I said, at home. And so this Colonels team has won some good quality region games this year. And it does suck that, you have to see this GRC team and this Montgomery County team twice and now 3 times a year.
Yeah, absolutely. Adam and I have talked about a super region.
Yeah, we've been really talking about a super regional. Now, I'm going to try to put Luke on the spot and do this as subtly as I can. I heard through the grapevine that there may be some news in regards to tomorrow's game.
I don't know. I don't know. You said subtly as possible. I'm not sure here.
I heard that Montgomery County might be without one of their best players.
Okay. So this is actually news to me. And if
I thought
true,
you of all people would know.
Well, no, listen, I can get on my phone right now and I can try and confirm this because
I just heard it. Now
So that's what I was told by you earlier. So
and obviously I say that I don't want any players to be hurt. We don't want that at all. But to the advantage of the Colonels, it's definitely newsworthy.
Absolutely.
Well, listen, I just sent a text. And,
see, and that's why I did it. That's exactly why I did it.
And so we might find out.
Harden for 3, no good.
So 20 seconds remain here in this third quarter, and GRC is going to put another layup in there and good. Now, I think that was Edmondson.
It was. And here's something that we want to, while we were having that discussion, Green picked up her 4th foul.
Oh, wow. So another steal in 3 seconds. It's rolling around, and it goes in right at the buzzer. And so we have 8 minutes remaining. GRC up 79-20. We'll be right back for the 4th quarter. You're listening to Colonel Media Network.
Since 1831, Lusk McFarland Funeral Home on Main Street in Paris has been here for Bourbon County families. the third oldest funeral home in Kentucky and still locally owned and operated. Owners Jeff and Carrie Johnson are proud to serve this community along with their team of hometown staff. Hunter Johnson, Lloyd Campbell, Michael Kearns, Charlie Farmer, Reverend Morgan Gilkey, Todd Yazzle, and Jerry Wagner. Every member of the Lusk McFarland family is a Bourbon County native. They're also the only locally owned monument company in the county. When your family needs care, trust the people who live here, work here, and care about here. Lusk McFarland Funeral Home. Call 859-987-2500 or you can visit luskmcfarland.com.
Welcome back. It is 79-20 as we enter the fourth quarter. GRC will start with possession. As we are in another running clock.
The Colonels are rolling out. They're sticking with their same five they had at the end of the third quarter.
Jolly, great defense there. Looked like she partially blocked that.
Yeah, good block there from Jolly. And Hinkson, right side,
Up
and
in.
one. Aikman, Hinkson, Ring, Hardin, and Jolly starting the fourth quarter here. And Hinkson gets an and one to go. Free throw, no good. Is that score right?
It is, yeah.
22? Okay.
79-22.
Okay. Driving a layup there.
Harper driving that one in.
Yeah, that was Presley Harper there. And Hardin almost got that one to go. So a little back and forth action, Bourbon County getting to the line here. Hardin, first one is up and good.
Got them both.
(81-24) with 6.5 to go in this one. Layup up and no good, and Reagan Ring is down with the rebound. Madison Aikman coming up the right side. Brings it out. Aikman for three.
Just off the rim. But
little short, and Ring just couldn't catch up to that rebound. And layup is no good. And look at this. I mean, they missed the layup, but every GRC Cardinal down there in that paint waiting for the rebound.
Well, give credit to Aikman who got back and forced the Clark to miss that shot. Unfortunately, just couldn't get the rebound. But again, you look at the youth for this Bourbon County team is. I think that
Hinkson's going to go back to the line.
I couldn't tell who that was driving in. First one's no good.
With 5:25 to go here. And we were talking about some of these quality wins, This Bourbon County Lady Colonel team with this game, it's going to be 11 wins and 21 losses. And I think with this youth, you can really say that you did some good things here with your, 11 win season. I think that's a really good season, considering right now, this is basically your starting lineup. Paisley Hutchinson isn't in the game, but Paisley's a sophomore, and on the floor, if I'm not mistaken, you have 3 middle schoolers.
Absolutely, yeah.
And you won 11 varsity games, starting 2 middle schoolers and bringing one off the bench as your 6th man.
I mean, if you're Coach Highlander, you have to be excited for what this future holds for your team. And things didn't go the way you wanted to tonight. But you knew running into this game, this is a buzzsaw Clark County team. And as Jolly drives in.
And in an era full of kids, moving around, switching schools, it's going to be on Coach Highlander to do her best here to keep this team together.
Absolutely. And I'm from a different age, so to speak, where, to me, playing for the school where I grew up, I mean, your brother's one of those. Now, granted, I am a Clark County kid, but at the same time, that meant something as Aikman nearly got that one to go.
Yeah, and it is to me, and Noah shown it playing 4 years at the Bourbon County, high school level. It's about loyalty, and I wish other kids agreed with us on that, yeah. But it's truly about, representing the town you grew up in and wearing that Bourbon County jersey.
Yep. Great defense here by Bourbon County, down the stretch. 86-24, 3:33 to go.
At the scores table is the third senior on this Bourbon County team. It's Ella Wolfenbarger, and she's at the scores table ready to check in. And I think Kendall Harden hit that one from Winchester.
Yeah. Clark trying to answer with a three of their own. No good, and it's Ring with the rebound.
Hinkson going all the way, blocked from behind. And just a lot of back and forth action here. No, not a lot of stoppage here. Kind of starting to look like a pickup game.
Yeah.
We are going to need a stoppage soon. We need to get Ella in the game.
And there's your
stoppage.
There we go.
Yep. So Bourbon County's going to have all three seniors on the floor here at the same time. Ella Wolfenbarger is at the table ready to check in. And one of those seniors, Mackenzie Jolly, is heading to the free throw line. I've got a prediction for you, Andrew.
What's that?
Ella is going to get a shot to go here in these next 2 minutes. We saw it at the boys' home game when Aiden Johnson hit that three. I think Ella's going to get on the board here.
I hope you're right.
We thank you all for sticking with us here. It's 89-28 with 2 minutes and 23 seconds to go here. Reagan Ring grabs the offensive rebound on the second free throw, and it's back to Jolly. That shot is no good. Fighting for the rebound. Aikman's on the floor, and GRC does come away with it.
When I see that play there, though, seeing what this score is, you have to love the fight still there.
Yeah. Yeah.
As we hit 2 minutes to go.
Down the middle of the lane, shot up and in. And so with 1:50 to go, 91-28 is your score. And the bench is emptying now for the Colonels as some of those younger players are going to be brought in, as we talked about earlier. The three was no good on one end by Jolly, and a travel is called down here on the other end. So Gia Griffin is number 24.
It looks like Jolly and Ring are both going to come out.
There you go. You can see, well, the Bourbon County section there on the other side is giving a nice standing ovation for those two seniors, Mackenzie Jolly and Reagan Ring.
And they deserve it.
They absolutely deserve it. And they were, I mean, I keep thinking back to the Paris game. Mackenzie Jolly had an incredible game against Paris, and that was Aikman, I think.
It was, yeah.
Getting that one to go. Mackenzie Jolly had a great game against Paris. One of the big reasons we won that game. And then Reagan Ring, I'll have to pull up her stats, but I saw, a post the other day about Reagan Ring's final stretch here. Her last 5 games, I might be way off here, but I think she is averaging 16 points and 12 rebounds in her last 5 games.
That's great. What a great career she had here. 30 seconds away here, 91-30.
So, yes, it is 25 seconds. We need to get Ella shot down there in that corner. I need my prediction to come true. But it's going to be Allison Lay
Got
for
it!
a three. Allison Lay on the left wing. 91-33 and 5 seconds. GRC is going to be able to dribble it out. And your Lady Colonels season comes to an end here in the district tournament. We'll let the band play.
Well, we'll kind of wrap this up because I know Adam has to scoop and go because he's a driver. But, it was a good year for Bourbon County. Unfortunately, it ended the way it did tonight, the 91-33. But we want to thank everybody for tuning in, and we will be bringing you the boys tomorrow night against Montgomery County, 7:30. It's the tip-off. So we thank you for joining us. Colonel Media Network.